Okay, so let's just dig right in. So first, Chris and Uche, San Antonio's favorite power couple, literally. And you guys are the brains behind Ehcü PR, and just behind a lot of the things and events that happen in San Antonio. And so what has this been like for you as business owners?
It's been fun. It's been a ton of fun. It's been an up and down roller coaster, but it's something that we started. We made a decision. I always say, well, I'm not complaining because this is the life we chose to live. So being entrepreneurs is all about risk taking. So we've taken a lot of risk. We've definitely networked a lot and learned about a lot of different things happening in San Antonio and figured out a way to fit in by standing out, so we're excited for what San Antonio has for us, but it's been a ton of fun.
Did you guys already have a contingency plan in place for events like this?
Honestly, I don't think, no. I mean, we, just like everybody else, we were not prepared, so to speak, to expect this kind of stay-at-home order. I mean, you obviously plan for loss of a contract, loss of a client, but you don't account for loss of entire stoppage of work. Mm-hmm. So this was definitely a shock, but we've learned to pivot with every small business owners. No, we've been grateful for the opportunity to do that.
Mm-hmm. Do you mind kind of explaining what the pivot looks like for you guys specifically?
Well, I know for sure the funniest part about when the order came down, we had already been in quarantine for a week and a half. We were watching the news. Uche is a big news watcher, the television news. He's CNN all day. So watching the news, he began to let me know something is really big and we need to really pay attention to this. And we have some events lined up. So we kind of stayed home. We limited the time we were at our office downtown. We kind of stayed home for a little while. And then we would go to our events and quickly come back home and really not really engage with a lot of people. So our pivot has kind of been really watching and sitting back and kind of watching the show. Because that's what we need to do right now. So many folks are angling their business to get more attention. They're angling, to spend more time on social media. They're writing new reports and things like that. We're kind of taking a seat back and allowing the cream to rise to the top so that we can go and start finding leads. That's my goal. Leads for new business in the future, because folks are really kicking out some great brands right now. And our job is to kind of wait for them to get to a space where we can work with.
Yeah. Also, as a married couple, what has it been like, being under the same roof 24/7?
We're kind of weird with that because we work together all day and all night. But the last 9 years, we can count on both hands how many days we kind of split apart. So we've always been familiar with this work from home life. Home office life, and then always together life.
But I will say we're learning a lot about each other.
Yeah. Not being able to get up and go to Nordstrom is bringing out a whole nother woman out of okay, so Uche's got to pay the price for that. He's going to create a little mini store in our living room in a second. So
I love that.
Because, we have little things that kept us, gave us our space. And now even those are taken away. So we're doing what we can in terms of giving each other room, so that we're not always, our apartment's not really that big. It's big enough. But we're trying to figure some things out.
Any advice you have for other families or couples who are maybe a bit at their wits' end right now?
Man.
Communicate.
Yes.
Communicate.
That's it.
I can't stress this enough. You're stressed out, communicate you're stressed out. If you're happy, communicate you're happy.
Yeah.
If you don't like something, say you don't like something.
That's the only way to get through it.
Yeah,
you
because
can't just suck it all up.
Yeah.
It's a lot to digest.
It builds up, and when it builds up and blows over, that's when you start making bad choices.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I think because, this is it's not like we're just at home during a regular season, like what's happening outside of our homes is incredibly stressful and difficult to bear. You know, we're dealing with the news of people dying in the hundreds of thousands, and, you know, people finding themselves losing friends and family members, and just even the actual virus itself is this monster that no one really seems to have a full understanding of. And so that's, I mean, you know, every person is going to process that differently.
I internalize a lot. And Uche loves to get well informed. So I have had to kind of sidestep to look for some really good news that I can digest. I know the people are dying, and just knowing how fast they're dying and how fast folks are getting infected. And then the different news, it seems like every single day we get some type of new, you know, whatever this news is, kind of thing that only lasts you for about 12 hours, and then it's something new the next day. It's just too much to juggle sometimes. So, you know, shout out to all the folks that are like me that have to just detach. I've cleaned out my closet like 30 times. just to detach from it, right?
Right. Have there been any revelations that you've had about life, society, any changes that you want to make personally or even professionally after this?
We're still up in the air about having some children. Our poor friends, our poor friends, and we love them with all of our hearts, but some of them just seem like they do not like their children. And, you know, bless their hearts. We don't have any kids, and that's always a joke for some of our friends to have children. And so we're watching, it's like the Instagram is just a window to everyone's living room, and these folks don't like their kids no more. Kids in the time of COVID. Think of this, before this we were getting everybody's cute kids, and so we're like, oh, let's have a baby, all the babies is cute. And now we're getting these moms hiding in the closet messages, and it's opening up our world.
Right. We're getting the truth now. So yes. Okay, so another question I wanted to ask is, do you have like a word of encouragement or just like a message of positivity that you want to share with anybody watching this?
Change the positive thing.
Communicate. Yeah. No, seriously. I mean, you know, because, you know, the reality is, since everyone is stuck at home, you have a lot of folks who are talking to the same people, same faces all day, every day. And that human interaction is what we as humans thrive on. So if you have the opportunity to communicate with people outside, keep doing that. You know, you were talking about switching to Zoom after years of using WhatsApp because you guys felt the need to see each other and have a deeper connection than you had before. So, you know, communication, keep talking to people, checking on your friends. Because, yeah, it's hard.
Your voice matters. As long as you can lift it up to check on your friends is very important. As long as you can share the honest truth about how you're feeling, again, very important. We're our own superheroes in this moment.
Also, can I just say, I'm just loving this whole moment. Like with your NASA shirt, giving me some Hidden Figures vibes, and then you got there are good people everywhere, and we got Barack.
Listen. And he's sitting in front of Biggie.
Biggie right there.
Biggie right there.
Oh my gosh, yes. Like this is the moment. You are the moment.